So good morning students, and welcome back to the online lectures of design of RCC and steel structural elements. So in today's session I am going to cover the next part of the design of retaining wall. So before that I'll just revise what I have covered in the previous session. So in the previous session I had started a discussion with design of retaining wall. So in that we had finished with the dimensions of retaining wall, and after fixing the dimensions of retaining wall I had begin with design of stem. Okay, so I told you there are three basic components we need to design here. One is design of stem, then design of heel slab, then design of toe slab. Okay, so I had started with the design of stem. So we had calculated the upward pressure, the lateral earth pressure over the stem. Okay, so for the height of 4.8 meter, the height of stem is 4.8 meter. Okay, and that stem has to resist the lateral earth pressure, that is with respect to backfill or the soil. Okay, and we had discussed about the calculation of lateral earth pressure. Okay, and as I told you, it will be, the pressure is the area of pressure distribution diagram. Okay, so that is K into gamma into h square by 2, and that pressure, the intensity of pressure or the centroid of that force will act at a distance h by 3 from the base. Okay, that is the PA, that is active earth pressure. And with respect to that we had calculated the bending moment or the moment in the stem. So we got the factored moment as 165.72 kilonewton meter, and by considering this moment we have got the effective depth by equating mu is equal to mu limit. We got depth as 245 mm. But again, by considering the shear criteria, we have to go for higher thickness of stem or depth of stem. So I have given a note here. Since the stem section at the bottom has to resist shear due to lateral earth pressure, hence adopt overall thickness of 450 mm, that is the thickness of base slab itself. Okay, same thickness you have to adopt for what we have provided the base slab. Okay, then tapering to 200 mm at the top. So the depth or the thickness of stem is 450 mm, and assuming the effective cover of 50 mm, so the effective depth will be 400, that is 450 minus 50 mm cover, that is effective cover. So we will get the effective depth as 400 mm. Okay, so now after fixing the thickness of stem, we have to move on to the area of reinforcement in the stem. So the next step, that is area of reinforcement. You have to go for area of reinforcement. Okay, so the area of reinforcement AST is equal to 0.5, FCK is 20 upon Fy is 415 into bracket of 1 minus square root of 1 minus 4.6 into mu So you have got mu is equal to 165.72 into 10 to 6 divided by FCK BD square. FCK is 20, B that is for per meter length 1000 and D is 400, FCK BD square, correct, into B 1000 into D 400, okay, that is 0.5 FCK upon Fy into bracket of 1 minus square root of 1 minus 4.6 mu. Mu you have what it has 165.72 into 10 to 6 divided by FCK B. So B we have to assume as per meter length, for per meter length, so that is 1000 into D, so BD square bracket complete B into D. Okay, so we got AST is equal to the area of reinforcement into the stem. We got it is 1226 mm square, 1226 mm square. Okay, now also we have to check for AST minimum. Okay, now AST minimum is equal to the minimum area of reinforcement. We have to check for the minimum area of reinforcement as per IS 456 2000. So the minimum area of reinforcement is 0.12% of BD. So 0.12% of BD. So B is 1000 here and D is 450. So that is the total depth you have to take, 450 divided by 100. Okay. So we will get AST minimum as 540 mm square. The AST minimum we need to provide as 540 mm square, and AST minimum is less than AST. So therefore, okay. So the area of steel what you have calculated is less than AST minimum. So we have to provide AST only. Okay. Now, so we have to assume the diameter of bar. Okay. Okay. So by assuming the diameter of bar, you have to calculate the spacing of bars. So let us assume 16 mm dia bar. So let us assume 16 mm dia bar. Let us assume 16 mm dia bar. So therefore spacing is equal to that is area of 16 mm dia bar. So that is pi by 4 into 16 square divided by AST 1226 into B. So B is 1000 here. So we will get the spacing as 163.94 mm. Okay. So we have got 163.94 mm. So we will provide at a distance of 150 mm. Okay. We will provide at a distance of 150 mm. So we have got it is 163.94. So we have to provide less than this. So we will go for 150 mm. Okay. So I will write here. Hence provide (16 mm) dia bar at a distance of 150 mm center to center. Provide 16 mm dia bar at a distance of 150 mm center to center in bracket vertical. Okay, so we have to provide, this is vertical reinforcement in the stem. Because the bending moment will take place. So to avoid that, we have to provide the vertical reinforcement. Whatever the AST will calculate with respect to the bending moment, that AST or the bars we have to provide in vertical direction. Okay. So provide 16 mm dia bar at a distance of 150 mm center to center in bracket vertical as main reinforcement. Vertical means main reinforcement, as main reinforcement in stem. This will be whatever you will calculate, this is a main reinforcement, and the main reinforcement we have to provide in vertical direction in stem. Next we have to go for now distribution steel or distribution reinforcement. So distribution steel or reinforcement, both are same. So the distribution reinforcement is provided, that is AST minimum. So AST minimum you have already calculated, that is we have got as 540 mm square. We have already calculated, that is 540 mm square. So let us assume here 10 mm dia bar. Let us assume 10 mm dia bar. So therefore again spacing. So area of 10 mm dia bar, pi by 4 into 10 square divided by AST 540 into B 1000. Okay. So it will be, you got this as 145.73 mm. We will get this as 145.73 mm. So I will provide at a distance of 140 mm. We will provide at a distance of 140. Okay. If you want, you can go for 125 also. Okay. I have assumed 140 mm. So I will write a note here. So hence provide 10 mm dia bar, 10 mm dia bars at a distance of 140 mm center to center in bracket horizontal. This is very important. So the main reinforcement what you have got, that should be provided in vertical direction, and the distribution steel, okay, we have to provide in horizontal direction as distribution reinforcement or distribution steel in stem. Understood? So the main reinforcement what you have calculated with respect to bending moment, that should be provided in vertical direction as a main reinforcement, and the distribution steel with respect to AST minimum, that should be provided in horizontal direction as distribution steel. So this is regarding the detailing part of stem. Okay. Now we will move on to design of heel slab. Okay, design of heel slab. So before going to design of heel slab, you have to go for stability calculation. Okay. So the next step is, which is very important, stability. Stability calculation. Because in design of retaining wall, there are two types of possibility of failure, that is the wall may overturn or it may slide. So we have to consider the stability with respect to overturning of retaining wall and sliding of retaining wall. Okay. So we have to check for stability here. So therefore we have to find out the pressure distribution diagram at the base of the retaining wall. So here I will write pressure distribution at base, pressure distribution at base is computed by pressure distribution at base is computed by calculating the various forces, acting and taking moment of all the forces about the toe slab. This is very important. You have to take movement of all the forces about the toe slab. Okay. So I'll just okay. So this is the retaining wall, and here we have the backfill. This is filled with backfill here. I'll just write backfill. Okay. Now for stability calculation, we have to find out the pressure distribution at the base. What should be the pressure distribution? And for that, we have to calculate the different type of forces acting on the retaining wall and its movement about the toe slab. So here we have to find out its bending moment about the toe slab, about this point. Okay, about the toe slab with respect to this. Okay, so we have to find out the forces acting on the retaining wall and its bending moment about the toe slab. So with respect to that, we have to find out the upward pressure acting on the retaining wall. Okay, so I'll start with that. Okay, soil. So here we have to prepare a small table. So that is for stability calculation. Okay, so we'll begin with stability calculation. For that, you have to prepare a small table here. So first in that, you have to go for load or force. Load, then force, then distance, then movement. Okay, force, the intensity of load, distance and movement. Okay, chalo. So first one is load W1. So one by one you have to consider here. So for load W1, I'll consider for stem. W2 I'll consider for base slab, and W3 I'll consider for backfill. Okay, W1, W2 and W3. So we'll calculate here one by one. W1. Okay. So for W1 here now, it is in trapezoidal shape. So I will divide this into two parts, that is one rectangular and one triangular. Okay, one is rectangular and one more is triangular. Understood? So I will divide in two parts because the stem is in trapezoidal shape. At the bottom it is 0.45 and the top it is tapered to 0.2. So I will just divide into two parts, that is one is rectangular and one is triangular. Okay, so for that you have to do the calculation. So here W1, first it is for rectangular, so that is 0.2 is the width, 4.8 is the height, and the density of concrete is 25. The density of reinforced concrete is 25. And for triangular portion, area half, base is 0.25, height is 4.8, and the density is 25. Okay, understood? So I'll just explain here. Please concentrate. So for rectangular, 0.2 by 4.8 into 25, and for triangular, half, base is 0.25 because total is 0.45 minus this is 0.2 na, this is 0.2, so remaining is 0.25. So half, base is 0.25, height is 4.8 into 25. So we get this as, the intensity of this force as 24 and this as 15. Correct? After the calculation we get this, the intensity of this load W1, rectangular 24, triangular 15. Okay, so now the distance, so the distance from toe. Okay, so I'll write here, then I'll explain. 1 plus 0.25 plus 0.2 by 2 for rectangular, and for triangular it is 1 plus 2/3 of 0.25. Okay, so I'll explain here. We can check here. For rectangular from toe, here you can check. So this is 1 plus 0.25 plus 0.2 by 2, that is the centroid of the rectangle is depth by 2. 1 meter plus 0.25 meter plus 0.2 by 2. Okay, that is for rectangle. And for triangular portion it is 1 plus 2/3 of, because from base it is 1/3 and from apex it is 2/3, so 2/3 of 0.25. So this is 0.25, so 2/3 of 0.25. Okay. If you want, I'll show you here. So you have got the stem is like this. Again, if I divide, you'll get like this. Okay, so this we have got it as 0.2, and this again this is 0.2 and this is 0.25. Understood? So this height is from here to here, it is 4.8. Clear? So here for the first load it is 0.2 by 4.8 into density 25, and for triangular portion, this portion, half, base is 0.25, height is 4.8 into density of concrete is 25. And the distance here, okay, the toe slab, the point where we have considered, it is here somewhere here, and this distance is 1 meter. Okay, so I'll show it here also. This distance is 1 meter. Here I assumed is 1 meter. So distance from this is, what will happen? For rectangular portion, 1 meter plus 0.25, 1 meter plus 0.25 plus 0.2 by 2 means the CG will be somewhere here. So 0.2 by 2. And for triangular it is, for this portion, triangular portion, this portion, 1 plus 2/3 of 0.25, because from apex it is 2/3 of 0.25. So we get this distance as, this we get it as 1.35 meter. Okay, and this will get it as 1.167 meter. And when you multiply force into distance, this force into this distance will get the moment as 32.4 and 17.5. 32.4 and 17.5. Okay, that is for W1. Now we'll move on to W2. That is for base slab. Okay, so W2 is for base slab. Understood? So the base slab, the thickness is 0.45 into distance is 3 meter into density is 25. So I'll just explain here. Okay, this the base slab is, the width of the base slab is 3 meter, thickness is 0.45 and density is 25. Understood? Okay. So now the distance is directly 3 by 2. So that is 1.5 meter. Okay, because it's a rectangular and the CG will be at the center. So that is 3 by 2. Okay. उसके बाद, so I'll note down the values here. The answer is, so for this we'll get it as this 33.75. The intensity of load is 33.75. So this into this, if you multiply, you will get this value as 50.625. We'll get this value as 50.625. Understood? Then we will move on to W3. Next is W3. So W3 is nothing but what? Backfill. Okay. So for that, it is 1.55 into 4.8 into density of soil is 18. Correct. And the distance is 1.55 by 2 plus 0.45 plus 1. I'll explain that. So this 1.55 into 4.8 into 18. Okay. So here, if you check the area of backfill, so area of backfill is this much. Correct. So here it is 1.55 into 4.8 into density of backfill is 18. Clear na? 1.55 into 4.8 into the density of backfill is 18. And the CG distance is 1.55 by 2. So you can check here. This is 1.55. तो इसका सेंट्रोइड कहाँ पे हुआ? 1.55 divided by 2 plus 0.45 plus 1 meter. So 1.55 divided by 2 plus 0.45 plus 1 meter. So we got this as, the intensity of this we got it as 133.92. And the distance we got as, this distance we got as 2.225. And the moment we got as 297.97. 297.97. So the total, you have to add the moment, the value of moment. Okay. And this moment we will call it as moment of resistance. You have to add, and the summation of the value of moment, how to make it. So we'll get it as this, as 398.49 kilonewton meter, and this call it as moment of resistance. This moment we call it as moment of resistance. Okay, now next we have to add this load also, that is the summation of vertical load, summation of W. So we get the summation of W as 206.67 kilonewton, 206.67 kilonewton. Okay, then we have also overturning moment, because we have to check for overturning moment also, that will cause to overturn the returning wall. So overturning moment, which is given by Ka into gamma into h cube by 6. You have to consider the capital H, that is the total height of the retaining wall. K into gamma into h cube by 6. So I'll call it as MO, that is moment overturning moment. Okay, so that is K, we got it as 0.333, gamma is 18, that is the density of soil, H is 5.25, the total height, h cube by 6. So we'll get the overturning moment as 144.55 kilonewton meter. Okay, so what is happening here? So this is nothing but resisting moment. This is try to resist the moment as well as overturning. This is try to overturn the retaining wall, that's why it is called as overturning moment. So you have to compare this and you have to calculate the factor of safety with respect to overturning. Okay, so next is factor of safety against overturning. So therefore factor of safety against overturning, factor of safety against overturning, which will be calculated by resisting moment, that is MR, divided by overturning moment M0, resisting moment divided by overturning moment MR by M0. So MR we have got it as 398.49, already we have calculated, and divided by overturning moment M0, 144.55. So we get this as the ratio of these two, we get it as 2.75, and this ratio is more than 1.55. So I can write hence safe in overturning, means the resisting moment. What does it mean? The resisting moment is more than 2.75 times overturning moment. Are you getting? The value of resisting moment is more than 2.75 times overturning moment, means our wall is safe in overturning. If your value, the ratio of these two, if it is less than 1.55, means it is unsafe to carry the overturn, or your wall will overturn very easily. So means your wall is unsafe, your retaining wall is unsafe. So you have to go back and you have to revise the design. Understood? So here it is not like that. So the factor of safety is 2.75, which is more than the limiting value 1.55, hence safe in overturning. Understood? So this is regarding today's session. So if you get any doubt, you can call me or you can text me. Okay, thank you.